Hi there everyone, and good evening and welcome to Spain. Next to me, my fellow commentator as always, Mr. Rota himself. Good evening, CJ.
Good evening, Mr. Ron. I hope you're doing good today.
Yeah, all good. Very chilled day, very rainy up here in Joburg. So yeah,
Okay.
we're
Yeah, it
enjoying.
was a very hot day here down in Port Elizabeth. No wind, so it makes it extra hot. I see that the weather in Spain is also looking good for qualifying. I'm not sure what the race weather is yet,
Yep,
but I'm
just
sure one of the guys will let us know.
just got confirmation that it's going to be a dry race for the guys
Okay.
at Spain. Yeah. So yeah, I see the guys are heading out very quickly. Let's just see. I think we've got a
See a
Ferrari,
Ferrari.
Mr. Pet himself. Mr. Pet himself jumping
Um,
the gun, and he is out first.
Behind him, I see it's Adnan. He's going to be setting the second time there. Followed by Red Bull. Let me just see who that is. That is Mr. BDW 53. So that's going to be our first three guys setting the times on Spain here. Track we all know very good, very well. We tested here for our season 2 and I think season 3 years as well.
Yeah, so I think the guys are actually tired of this track because they have done so many laps on this to perfect this track.
Yeah, well, that just means no excuses for any mistakes, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon it's the same. So any mistakes, we're not gonna accept that. So yeah,
Yeah,
Pet.
they have had sufficient training on this track.
So yeah, I see Pet into the last chicane now. Just you can see him turning up the fuel up to max, and he enters the main straight where the first DRS zone is, and that is wide open. And he's going full beans towards turn 1.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit on its admin behind him. If you can just let me know those.
Sector times. That's all good. So Pat going through turn 3, long sweeping right-hander. At least he didn't invalidate or ran onto the sausage curb there on turn 2.
Very easy to lose the car
Yeah.
on that turn. I see its admin did go purple behind him.
I actually missed Pat sector one time. So Pat coming into the second DRS zone now. And now your difficult section is going to come sector 3. So he's, well, it shows purple, but that's because he's the first guy. So your sector 3 is a very difficult, slow and technical sector, and if you get one of the turns not right, that compromises your whole sector, and that just stuffs up your lap.
So yeah. I'll be with you just now. I'm just posting our link quickly on social media.
Yeah, so Pat comes around and he sets the bar at 117.6, and it's Adnan betters that, and he puts the bar up on a 16.9.
Followed by BDW with a 118 flat. I see a second Ferrari coming through. That must be on Pakavane.
Yeah.
Coming through with a 117.3, so he betters Pat's time there. Kuwas jumping in on P3, 117.5. Clem's 118.2 coming through.
Tombolo jumping up to 5th with a 17.7. Just trying to see.
Gijs coming through with a 118.3. So not a lot of time in between the different drivers.
So Wes dives into the pits. I see might have had an issue there. Just trying to see. I think it's Rawley coming up next. Yeah, into the last chicane. Turn number 16, and he's on the main straight with a time of a 16.6, and that puts him into P1 with his McLaren. Well done, Rawley. That's a very good time.
Alright, I am Pakavane taking out boards as he is on his way into the pit, just staying out of the oncoming traffic.
I think Spice Zuzu, he's gonna...
No, I think, yeah, Clem's
Yeah,
going
so,
over
yeah,
again.
so he's gonna do another better this time, but not a big margin. But his time is better.
And this will be Maguire, yeah. Maguire Killer 116.7. It takes P2 currently not far off of Rawley's time.
And
But I'm sure we're gonna see. I hope we're gonna see some 115s.
Yeah, and Gijs jumps to P8 with a 17.9, so he actually went up from from a 18.3 to a 17.7. But
well done, Gijs.
Yeah, 0.6 there of a second, so that's a very good lap from him.
Gijs stepping up in the last couple of races, Ron. He's definitely one of our more, what do you call them, most improved drivers this season.
Yes.
Definitely this season, yeah.
And Pat goes over again and he posts a time of a 17.1.
Just clipping on Pakavane on that lap.
So I'm just trying to see the Renault coming.
He is invalidated his laps by Zozo.
Yeah, I see that. So Clem's coming into the pits. The two, I'm sure the two pink ponies, they're also coming into the pits as well, because both of them.
Paradmeister is on a hot lap. He is coming into sector 3 now. Or he's already in sector 3, Ron.
Oh, almost losing the back end there as he just pushes
very
it too
loose
much.
On this lap.
Into the last corner now, just try to keep it on track and not invalidated on the outside with a 17.5. I'm sure there's some time left because he made a few mistakes on in sector 3.
So just updating, we have 1, 2, 3 reserve drivers racing tonight. Some of the other guys very busy tonight working, some of them working here. But all in all, still 18 drivers on the grid. It's going to be a close one. As I see, Yannick is on medium, sitting in the pits. He hasn't come out yet, but...
So Wes is on an outlap. I see that Pena Katana, Yannick, and B-Unit Mandela, all of them still in the pits.
Zozo going into sector 3 now. Oh, and
he invalidates again, yeah. And
so I'm going to sit with Wes.
I did say, mention that sector 3 is not an easy sector.
Yeah, there's a couple of tricky turns on this track around where you can invalidate. So I think penalties are gonna stack up tonight. Wes starting his hot lap now, coming around the final corner. Let's see if we can give those front runners a go. Yeah, very easy to lose your car around turn 2. You clip that sausage there.
Yeah, if you just clip that sausage curb, and that reminds me of a sausage curb in Hungary.
Hungary, yes.
Yeah, you've got the same one there. I see Yannick moving out of the way nicely there for Wes.
This is also a very tricky corner where Wes is coming up to now.
Yeah, the old Ruan corner.
Very easy to lose the backside there.
Yeah, you can feel the weight. It just gets. It feels like it's weightless at the back. The back just wants to step out.
Yes.
It's a very strange feeling that you get when you go through that quick S's there.
Wes getting a purple sector 2.
Yeah. Clipping that corner nicely, going into the last chicane now. Rides the curbs. Short shifting into the last corner.
The final corner.
And this is going to be a good time. 16.5. Well done, Wes. Yeah, it looked very quick from where we were sitting.
Yes, definitely very fast.
Yannick. Oh, Yannick just almost about to start his lap. Went off onto the outside, onto the gravel. So this is going to compromise his lap. But I see he's on medium, so maybe he just wants to get into the rhythm. And
those two Red Bulls.
So maybe
Sorry for interrupting you
yeah,
there.
yeah. So Yannick maybe just wants to get into the rhythm, jump into the pits, put on a set of softs, and try and set a quick lap.
I was also struggling a bit for grip, I think. But yeah, I think he's on his third lap now. He did take another set of softs, but I think he's on his third lap overall for this session already.
We can, I can just go and have a look there quickly.
He is still on his outlap. He's going to start his outlap in a couple of seconds. Only one McLaren on track tonight. I see Rowley is out again. He's going to try and better his time. Also starting his outlap now, so I think maybe sit on him, Ron, and we can jump to Spice also behind it.
Just waiting for Yannick to go past. He's on the
No
main straight now.
problem.
Just looking what Yannick and the Yai. There's a 19-1, but as I say, he's on mediums, and the start to his lap was not the best. So I'm sure he's going to go for a second run now as well.
Yeah, 3 drivers falling out tonight. Only 15 going through in Q1. So yeah, I don't think that time's going to make it for Yannick.
So the only guys that have not posted up times, B Unit, is he on track, CJ?
B Unit is still in pits.
Okay, Spizozo, he's done 1 lap I see, but that
Spizozo
was
is behind.
invalidated.
Spizozo is behind Rowley, still on a hot lap.
And Mr. Pina Katana himself?
He is out on track at the moment.
So he's also on the flying. Okay, so I'm just
He
sitting
is in
with.
sector 2.
Okay, so I'm just sitting with Rowley as he enters sector 3, almost on the main straight now. So let's just see what he does, and then I'll quickly jump to.
Yeah, he wasn't quick on that lap, so he pulled out of it. Spizozo coming around the final corner now. He hasn't posted a time, so this will be P14 for him.
18.8.
Very dangerous area to be at P14. Still safe, but 2 more guys need to set time still.
Yeah, so Pina Katana on the last corner, he's starting his flying lap now.
Yannick did do another hot lap. I'm not sure he did not improve his time, so I think he's going to go for it again.
Yeah, because his lap time was a 19.1, so he didn't better his time there.
His first sector for Yannick is half a second faster.
Okay,
I think he's getting into the rhythm now.
Yeah, getting into the rhythm and getting those medium tires to work with him now as well.
Pina Katana, not a purple first sector, but not slow.
Yeah,
definitely
very
not
quick.
slow.
Yeah, very quick first sector time. And so let's sit on board with Pina Katana and see how he manages, how he handles sector 2. Going through that tricky section there.
Yannick sector 2, almost a second faster now. So he'll definitely jump up to, I think, P13.
Yeah, so those mediums warming up nicely. So it's a purple for Pina Katana in sector 2. Oh, and he nearly loses the back end. As
and Yannick runs out of fuel in the last corner. So this will be, you will need to go around and get a set of softs very quickly.
So Pina Katana jumping into the pits, he messed up sector 3, so I'm sure he's going to put another set of softs on quickly and try and get 1 flying lap in quickly.
So B Unit out on track, he is on a hot lap.
So I see BDW retired from the session, so he thinks he is safe. We're sitting at P9.
Lewis, I probably missed that one. I think he crashed out because he did not post the time.
Unfortunately, I did not see anything happen to him there. So just to go through the comment section quickly, I see we've got a few comments posted. Bonita, Tani Bonita again. The first one to post, as always, good evening, Tani Bonita. I see that I can't actually see the name, but there was a comment that says it's a dry race, so I'm sure it's one of the drivers as well.
I think it was Rowley, eh?
Yeah,
I think
Dale.
Dale. Yes.
Yeah. So thanks for that one, Rowley. The DRS themselves. posting. I'm not sure who that was. Was that you, CJ?
That was me, yes.
Yeah, sitting there quietly all by yourself. But yeah, thanks for the comment there, CJ. And I see that we've got a Loki joining us again. It looks like he is rooting for Wes. And then Marcel says, let's go Pickabane and Batman. DRS.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you enjoy the racing tonight. P unit did jump to P15. That pushed Yannick off onto P16. I'm not sure if Yannick is in the pits at the moment. He's coming out on that same set of media. Oh no, he's on his way in. Sorry.
So it looks like Yannick might be done with it.
So B unit coming around the home straight now, jumps up to P14.
Yeah, very good time from him there. He betters by 0.4 of a second. So Spyzozo is out on track again.
Yeah, he's on the outlap now.
Yeah, because he is in the danger zone now as we speak. Yannick not coming out.
Pinakatana right behind Spyzozo, so these two will push each other.
Pinakatana starting his hot lap now. The Mercedes, I'm not sure is that, yeah, so Carter Boy right in front of him.
Yeah, this is gonna cause
some... and this has caused, some issues.
And Carter Boy has actually invalidated his lap. Yeah,
so Pinakatana, Pinakatana was in that main straight for turn 1, he was a bit infringed by, that was going to be Carter Boy, because it looks like his internet's not up and running. So
yeah, I suppose also and they invalidated his lap, so I think that's it. Yeah, Carter Boy not moving out of the way at all.
Yeah, so I think if Pinakatana does not make Q1, there will be a protest from his side.
Hopefully he has enough fuel left to go another round.
It's only 30 seconds, so maybe...
Yeah, he will definitely make it.
Yeah, Spyzozo also in his way now. Let's see if he's going to make way for Mr. Katana himself. Looks like he will have some clean air. 10 seconds, so yeah, he will have enough time for... Well, and he jumps up to P14, so hopefully that will be enough.
As far as Zozo is on another hot lap, but his fuel light is on, Ron. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it.
And right behind him is Pinakatana as well, going for a second run. So let's just sit with Pinakatana as both of them are in sector 2 now. I see Pinakatana's almost 0.3 of a second up on his time. Do you know if Clem's, do you know if Clem's is on a flying lap, CJ?
He invalidated. He's pulling into the pits right now.
So he's pulling. So he's in P13.
So Pinakatana, even with that infringement there with Spyzozo, he still made purple second.
And he is out of fuel.
I
think so, yeah.
But he is safe.
Yeah, because Spyzozo is pulling into the pit, so he's not going to finish his lap. Yannick is done.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So yeah, Pinakatana
we
is
safe. We have lost Lewis, Yannick, Spyzozo. Unfortunately, those three falling out in Q1. We will move to Q2 in about 30 seconds.
Yes, Mr. Oatmeal, I think you're saying that they lucky they got a dry race. Are you suspecting we're getting a wet race tomorrow night?
I have actually never driven in Spain in the wet. I've never seen it rain though. I'm not sure if you have, Ron.
No, I have not. Also, I have not. Yeah, good evening, Saki. I see that Saki also is showing his presence here this evening.
Good evening, Mr. Saki.
And Oatmeal just looks like he's got his support set on Brad Master. Luckily, he's into Q2, Oatmeal, so you can give some more
So yeah,
support
just
there.
getting into the list here. The first 10 guys, only a second between the first 1 to 10,
Yep.
which isn't bad. I
Yep.
think it's a good pace for all these guys.
Now I'm
like
gonna
I
have
said,
to, gonna have to say it is good to see the guys.
I think we're going to see some faster times closer to Q3. 1:16.5 is not that fast, but it's usable. Alright, so who is gonna jump the gun? I'm gonna go on Pat because I think it's gonna be him.
Yeah, so let's see who jumps the gun and what tire choice they're gonna make.
Rolly, Miguel, Pina Katana, Pat already on mediums.
On mediums, yeah. I see there's quite a few guys jumping for that option.
I see movement in Pat's garage and someone else jumped him. Who is that? A McLaren
That's
of Rolly.
Yeah, so Rolly's going to be out first and then Pat is right behind him to follow him. Oh, there's a McLaren. Yeah, it's a Williams actually jumping the queue there in front of him. So yeah, it's again, it looks like more than half of the field are on, well, they're choosing the medium tire.
Well, we all know this is going to end on.
Yeah.
One or two guys are going to go onto the soft, and then all of them are going to go in for soft.
It's going to be it's a mind game, and as soon as someone sees that another guy's above him in the classifications, he's going to say, "No way, Jose! Put on a set of softs," and it's just going to be a snowball effect. And by the end of Q2, all of them will probably have done their quickest time on a set of softs.
Now, only 4 guys remain on a soft tire, which will actually be the better option, keeping the tires or the mediums fresh for the race. Now only 3 guys on soft, as Wes also jumps onto medium before he comes out. So Rolly in the final sector is going to start the hot lap now, posting the first time on a medium tire.
Yeah, so I'll sit with Rolly. If you can sit with, I think
I'm going to jump on Gijs. Gijs is second.
Is he second? Okay, so let's just check some sector times here.
Gijs is on a soft, so we can't really compare, but we will.
Yeah. So Rolly negotiating turn 1, 2 and 3 really nicely. Runs it a bit tight.
Gijs also a very nice line through those corners. And Gijs going purple with a 21.9.
Oh, and the back stepping out of that famous corner again for Rolly. Nearly lost control there. Oh, and he invalidates, going on to the second DRS zone.
Oh, and Gijs also invalidates Ron. And he was on a flyer. So it's going to be Miguel Killer. He's going to be next in line.
Okay, so
behind him, it's going to be B unit. So Miguel and B unit.
Miguel on a purple sector 2. So I'm sure that Rolly or Gijs, they will all go for a second run. So Miguel coming around the last corner now.
Yeah, unit right behind him.
And that's a 16.4.
And the 118.5 there, I see 2 Ferraris coming through. It's going to be Batman with a 117.6. For Cavane, 117.1, flipping Pat there. I do see a horse coming through of Wiz.
So he's
going to start his hot lap, yes.
starting his hot
as
laps.
well as Carter Boy behind him. So it's going to be Wade and Carter Boy. 2 Red Bulls coming through
Yeah,
there.
so
And then
BDW on just sitting with him
was
16.8.
BDW. Yes. 16.8 for BDW and a 117.9 for Kuwas.
Okay, so...
Oh, sorry. Carter Boy is on a outlap.
So Clem's coming
I'm
around
going
the
to sit
last
with
corner.
Bradmeister.
Clems goes over with a 18.0. And Rolly jumps to P3 and he has done a 16.9.
Yeah, bear in mind he has done 2 laps on those mediums now. Where's doing a purple second sector on the mediums. So Where's coming around the final corner. This should be fast, one. 116.8.
Yeah.
Taking P2 there from BDW. Who's this going to be? Bradmeister coming over the line with a 117.1. Pinakatana should be on his hot lap now. I think you can sit on him, Ron.
Yeah, so he's starting his lap now into turn 1 and turn 2. Trying to miss the sausage curb on the inside there. Goes a bit wide but doesn't invalidate his lap.
And already I see one guy changing over to a soft tire.
Oh, and Miguel, sorry, and Pinakatana he goes a bit wide into turn 4. So
and that is gonna cost him a lap or 2 on this medium now. Is he gonna change over to the softer tire?
So Brad, he's backed off on a second lap, so he's not going for another run on these tires. Gijs also, he's taking it easy, so he's going to jump into the pits as well. Let's see.
Gijs already did 3 laps on that soft.
So Quaz probably starting his new hot lap now. So let's just sit with him for a bit here. I think that Quaz is one of our reserve drivers for this evening, CJ.
That is correct, yes.
Yes, yeah, so let's set
and I see he's also on his 3rd lap on that medium. So the guy's not worried about the tire condition.
Yeah. So B Unit Mandela, did he crash out somewhere? I see that he has retired
I'm not
from the
sure
session.
what happened. I'm not sure what happened to him, Ron. Pinakatana struggling a bit out of corner 2. But still goes purple sector 1.
So I see that the top 7 guys are in the pits, none of them jumping out on... I see that Pat has changed over to softs and Quaz invalidates his lap, so he's probably gonna have to dive into the pits, fit a set of softs and see if he can make it into
Q3. Yeah, definitely need to do that. Pinakatana purple 1 and purple 2. 5, okay, obviously 5 seconds faster, but yeah, he had a slow first lap. Running a bit wide, luckily not invalidating into the last 2 corners.
Yeah, so coming around the
last corner.
he should take pole
here. He messed up in that last sector.
Yeah, 17.3. So let's just see. So I'm just trying to see who's gonna make a move for. So I see there's some action in the Mercedes coming out with mediums again. I'm not too sure who that is. That might be Bradmeister. Yeah.
Yeah, I think fair enough. All these guys are going to try and stay on mediums. I don't see any changes happening except for Pat, but he hasn't come out yet. The bottom 5 guys all staying on the mediums, so maybe they all agreed on that.
So let's sit with Clems a bit. I know that Clems did ask that the guys must just be patient with him. You know, he just transitioned from the controller to a wheel set, so
Yes.
so he's getting the hang of that. And as some of the guys know that have done the same thing, that's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's not very easy to change over.
Yeah,
Sorry, it's Adnan. Sorry, Ron. It's Adnan crossing purple sector 1 on the medium. He hasn't posted a time yet. This will be his first.
So yeah, Clem's still getting the hang of it, but I'm sure he will get better as time goes by.
As I see a Ferrari coming out of, who is that? Batman out for the softs. Rolly changing to the softs. So will this spark?
Yeah, this is gonna spark it's gonna spark the fire that we said it's gonna happen. So it's Adnan coming into the last chicane now before heading onto the main straight. Yeah, cuts the corners very nicely.
Oh, and Kuwait coming out on that medium set again.
And it's Adnan goes into P8.
I think a lot of guys lose time on that final sector.
Yeah, if you don't get that chicane right there, you lose a lot of time. It compromises your exit onto the main straight, and you lose a lot of speed.
So Dombolo jumping up to P5, Pet down to P10, but he is on an outlap on that soft. Some Gijs coming out with that same set of softs, 3 lap old. He's on an outlap. Kuwaz, he's on a flyer with that mediums that is already 3 laps old.
Yeah, but he's down on his time. Yeah, he's down on his time, so.
Yeah, but I think I'm just thinking about the tire condition for the race now. It's Adnan purple second sector, so he's definitely going for another lap here.
Yeah, so let's say with Carter Boys, he's the only guy that has not done a time yet. He is on a set of mediums and he's starting his lap now.
I think he has. Oh, and he validates it's Adnan validates on the final corner. It would have been a 117.1.
So that would have taken him up 2 places.
P5 or P6,
yeah.
The Pat is just pulling off to the side, I think. Oh, and he loses it. So that will be a wing change for Pat.
Rolly moving nicely out of the way for Carter Boy as well. Yeah, so Carter Boy is the only guy that can knock out, well, not the only guy, but he can knock out Pat.
Yeah, the problem now is Pat has lost the front wing and he won't have enough time to go change it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Carter Boy pulls in.
Carter Boy jumps into the pits.
You will not have enough time. Not sure why he did that. So that will be it for Carter Boy. Kuwaz Clems still sitting in the pits. Gijs is out on a flyer. He's in sector 3 at the moment.
So let's see if he can jump Pat, yeah? Sorry.
Don't think so.
No. Stays in P11. I don't know why he didn't fit a new set of tires there, because he took his old set and went out again.
Oh, and Gijs jump, not leaving the race line, interfering with its Adnan's lap there.
I'm sure that its Adnan's gonna have a word to say there.
It's Adnan already passed in sector 1.
I also see that Qua's coming out, but I'm not sure if he's going to have enough time.
Yeah, he is out already. He's got a minute to cross the line still, Ron. He will have enough time. He has changed to the softer tire.
Yeah, he has changed to the soft tire.
I do see a Ferrari of Pat coming out, but he won't have enough time to go around.
So it's Adnan with a purple sector 2. Let's see if he can manage to maneuver through the last chicane here.
Cool, starting his.
Yeah, and he jumps to P2 with a 16.7. But
Kuwa's
he's done.
Just started his hard lap.
Yeah,
yes.
so is CJ, but it's Adnan has done 4 laps on those set of mediums, so he will be in trouble for race pace if I'm
yes,
going to say that.
Kuwa's doing purple sector 1 on that soft tire.
So he's going to be the only guy that can push down Pat.
Pat, yes. Yeah, and as I thought, Pat has not been allowed to do another lap.
Yeah.
Purple sector 2 as well.
Yeah, purple for Quaz.
If he can just keep this together in the final sector, he will definitely be going through to Q3.
Yeah, and Pat will be going home with a few tears. Because I'm sure that was not his game plan.
Yeah, that's the thing with the medium tire. It's not for everybody.
And Quaz goes over and he jumps to P2 with a 16.6. Well done, Quaz.
Yes, and I think that Carter Boy is on a hot lap. So Carter Boy can also still
jump Brad.
But he is on 1 minute 10 already.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if he made a mistake somewhere or if his time is just not right. Because I'm sure Brad Meister is sitting there and he's watching this with hoping that Carter Boy... See, because his time jumps to 33 seconds and he's already in sector 3, so that might be a glitch on his side. So let's just see if when he crosses the line, if what happens here. A 17.9. So it shows that he's done a 17.9 and that leaves him
14.
in 14, yeah.
So that is it for the top 10. As we have lost Batman, Gijs Clems, Carterboy and P-Unit Mandela. Only one guy starting on the soft tire here, which is Kuwar. The rest of them all on medium.
Yeah, and just to have this shown out, the top 10 are covered by 0.7 of a second. That is also really close, so that is good to see.
Yes, definitely. I'm very surprised that the guys didn't go for softs. But yeah, we all wish we could go out on mediums, but that will never happen to us.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Otniel, I say, well, I agree there with you, because you're saying I don't think the guys know this track is tough on tires, and it is, because it does chow your tires really bad.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that track we raced last night against the League of Speed, which was at Spa, Belgium, that track as well, it chows tires, but this track is crazy.
Yeah, and just to congratulate the DRS guys from last night, looks like they cleaned the plate there.
Yeah, thank you. We missed you. You would have raced, but yeah, I know priorities and women,
yeah,
so...
Yeah, it's happy wife, happy life.
Yes, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your evening as well, Ron.
Yes, we did, thank you. Yeah.
We definitely had fun. It was very interesting working together with our rivals who we normally compete against on Monday nights. We worked as a team and we helped each other, and yeah, we prevailed.
And the top step, Mr. Nam Assassin himself.
Yeah, the old tophead.
Yeah.
he showed us
yeah,
youngsters.
he showed the young lighties what he can still do.
Yeah,
So,
it just goes to show how important it is not to get any penalties on.
yeah,
Not taking anything away from his drive, but yeah, he was fast. He was definitely a team member we needed last night. And yeah, like I said, we enjoyed it. I enjoyed working with the guys as a team.
but
And
yeah, no, it was good to see the guys have a good race, have some clean racing as well, and that's against I think it was some Welsh competition, a Welsh
yes,
league.
that is correct. Yeah. They challenged us and they selected the track for last night. I'm just gonna sit here. Wes crossing
Yeah,
the.
I'm sitting with Wes as we speak
No
now.
problem.
Sorry.
So yeah, they challenged us. So they had selection on the first track, and we actually had selection on the second track, which is gonna be closer to the end of February. So yeah, hope to see you in our team, Ron.
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss this one.
I know you don't have 2 anniversary dinners in 1 year, so
it might be my birthday. You never know.
My birthday is actually end of February. So, but I know it's not on a Saturday. So
but then you're only turning like 17 years old, most, huh?
Yeah, 16 or something.
Yeah, almost legal, almost legal. So yeah, so the action is just started to heat up in Q3. We're sitting with Wes as he's the first guy on track. If you can just have a look and
I'm gonna
see.
sit with who is behind me.
It looks like it's Adnan.
Rawley. No, it's Adnan's on an outlap, so I think it's gonna be Rawley.
Yeah, it looks like the
Who
McLaren is flying,
yes.
yeah.
So Rawley goes purple second sector. So
and Wes invalidates in the chicane on the last corner.
So he just dives into the pits there.
So let's sit with Rawley.
Behind Rawley is Kouaz, also on a hot lap.
So Rawley goes into the last corner, so let's see if he can break into the 15s. Oh, and then nearly 16-1.
Almost. Kouaz coming over the line, 117.9. Followed by Bradmark, who has invalidated.
So we've got a Ferrari that's
Pakavane, 116.5. P2. Pinakatana behind him.
He runs a bit deep and wide into the chicane.
Luckily not invalidate.
Yeah, but that's going to compromise his lap a lot. Yeah, 17.3. So let's just see. It looks like we've got a pink. Is it going to be Miguel? Yeah, so the pink pony coming up next of Miguel into the last chicane now. One of our quick drivers that that's driving the pink.
There we go, P3. Yeah. It's Adnan behind him, Ron. I'm just sorry, I'm just updating you.
No, as you update, I just jumped to the guys. And he goes P2 with a 16.3.
Yeah, PDW is on an outlap, so he will only start his outlap now. The same width was that I saw.
So Quaz diving in.
Where's it also? So PDW on an outlap, Where's on an outlap? Radmeister has invalidated, but I think he's gonna jump into the pits. I think it's gonna be PDW.
Yeah, I'm sitting with him as BDW's looks like the only guy on a. If you look at the other the pink racing point there, CJ, is that Miguel? Is he on another flyer there?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
And BDW loses it in sector 2 by my famous corner.
No, he didn't use any so he's not. I think he's gonna go for it now. No, jumps in.
Yeah. So BDW lost it in the Ruan corners, back stepping out, and he lost some. Yeah, he's got some end plates missing at the front there, so he's gonna dive into the pits.
Jump to where's the? He's finishing sector 1 now. He is on a flyer, purple
Purple
sector 1
sector
for him.
1, yeah. So let's see if Wes can get a perfect lap here and jump into the 15s. So let's see what he does at the tricky. Yeah, manages it nicely.
It's a very difficult corner that. It looks so easy, normal S-bend, but
Yeah.
so PDW disqualified from this session,
Driving into the
going the
wrong.
wrong direction.
Yep.
So
Sorry, CJ. Purple sector 2 there for Wes as well.
I think PDW missed the pit entrance and he turned around.
So let's keep it all together into the last chicane, into the last corner. Give it full taps. ERS, DRS wide open, and he lost some time there. Yeah, he lost some time in sector 3.
Yeah.
Let's see if he goes for another run.
I don't see him using any airs.
No,
and he's
taking
it
easy, yeah. So
who do we have here? Nobody on a hot lap.
So Quaz into the chicane now. So Quaz.
Yeah, Quaz.
So let's sit with him and see, because he has posted a time, but he's in P7. Now see, so that's going to be the famous turn 7 and 8 that catches out most of the guys there.
Yeah, just looking at this name list, Ron, we have all 3 hour reserves in the final qualification in Q3.
Yeah, that's good to see. So we know that the guys sitting and waiting for permanent seats are strong, and the permanent drivers need, well, they know that they need to drive to keep their seats.
Yes, this is definitely some competition for them. As Quaz comes around the back straight, finishing sector 2, will he go faster than his previous time? Yes, almost half a second.
Yeah, almost half a second, so he will...
But it won't jump him up a place, Ron.
Yeah, it's not going to jump him because he needs to be at least a second. He needs to improve by at least a second to jump 1 or 2 spots. 1 spot, I'm going to say.
Maybe he can pull that out of sector 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Coming around the final corner, what's he gonna do? Yeah. Jumping 1 spot.
Yeah, he did gain some time in sector 3.
Radmeister behind him on a flyer, followed by Dombolo. Both of them hasn't posted a time yet.
So it's Adnan is on an out lap. He's starting his flying lap now, am I correct, CJ?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so let's just sit with Bradmeister as he enters the last few corners now. Doesn't look like the time. Let's just
Not
see.
a bad time, that.
16.8.
What happened there? Oh, they on
16.4. Yeah, I just hanged a bit there.
Yeah. Dombolo coming through with a 117.3, stays in P9. So I think there is a Ferrari on an outlap.
I'm just sitting with Miguel. He's into the last sector now, up on his time.
Okay.
Nice short shift there into the last corner. And let's see where this can jump him up
115.3.
Yeah, into P1. That's a quick time.
That's a very fast time.
I'm not sure if someone's going to get close to that now.
It's Adnan just went purple sector 2, Ron. So he's going to give him a go.
So let's go and sit with
I think most of the guys are struggling with sector 3, Ron. Losing a lot of time. Like it's Adnan going a bit wide.
Yeah, if
or
you
a bit deep into that.
Yeah, you can see him backing off, and then he just tries to recover to do another flying lap there, because he just went a bit too... and he's pulling out. Yeah. So he's probably going to do a slow... Yeah, he's probably going to do a slow lap.
Fuel light.
And,
fuel light is on.
Oh, so that is that for it's Adnan.
Not working out there for him. But the rain... You can just sit on someone, I don't know,
like
for the rain going deep. Like the rain going very deep out of that corner.
Goes faster. P5.
Goes faster.
So Wes has just started his final hot lap now.
Kawaz is in sector 3, but he is slower than his previous time. I think he's gonna pull out of this one.
So I see that,
think we sit with the
yeah,
race.
Kent rooting for BDW. Yeah, he says BDW for the win. And let's go Bailey. And then also a very good evening to Mr. Budgick himself.
Good evening, Mr. Budgick. Hope you are well.
Yeah, good to see you watching our stream and having a chat here with us. Where's
Yeah,
Purple
he's just here
Sector
to
2?
catch some tips. He's just here to catch some tips.
Purple Sector 2 for Wes, so he might jump rawly, but that to get to the
time
time
of McLaughlin is fast.
Yeah.
He needs about a second. Short shifting out of that turn there.
So let's see.
115.
Yeah, that's actually a very good time. Almost 3
115
tenths
flat.
up.
So that
So
is
that is that. So Wes was the last guy to actually manage.
I think Wes must just retire, then we can continue.
Yeah. But yeah, good evening, Budgie. I see that you say, out of a hot dispatch, busy polishing my boots. You're gonna go for...
Yeah, he's getting deployed soon.
So he's got his AK ready, his R5, and not taking issues from anyone.
Radmeister, I see leaving the session, or did he retire? Carter boy is just struggling with his internet tonight. I hope he doesn't cause any drama with it.
So yeah, just to have a look at the constructors here, I just want to see, because we've got AlphaTauri leading by a big margin, by 30 points, and just to see, so it's actually just, it's Adnan in a good position here for the AlphaTauri team.
It's Adnan is he has collected a lot of points during the past 3 races, so he is in a very good position.
I know that Wes had these first 2 races were good. He had a bad race last week, so I'm sure that he wants to get onto the good momentum and get a good race result as well today.
So I think we are waiting for someone who is, there we go. So that is our top 10. Miguel Killer in the pink Barbie car. He is on pole with a big margin over Wes in second. Rawley actually getting a 5 position penalty.
I wonder...
He is going to drop down. I think he made contact with Pinakatana, Ron.
Okay.
Unfortunately there, I think we're going to see a protest.
Yep.
Just going down the list, it's Adnan in P4. Or obviously everybody here will shift one up, followed by Pikavane, Bradmeister, Kuwaz, Pinakatana, Dombolo, and BDW, unfortunately being disqualified.
Yeah. CJ, if you can maybe just send Brad another invite there. I see that he said he's been kicked from the session.
I did send an invite. I'm going to do it now as soon as we get into the session, but he was offline a moment ago. There we go. Let me just send him one quickly.
Okay.
So yeah, the guy's just taking this time to select the race strategy.
Strategies, that's the word you're looking for. Yeah.
So I see Bradmeister is still offline on my list here, but I did send 2 invites now, so hopefully he can
so you will probably rejoin.
or yeah.
But yeah, no, like you say, the guys just selecting tire choice if they finished out of the top 10 in Q2, and also just your race strategy.
That is a very difficult
Yeah.
word.
First time out, strategy.
I can say it correctly, but then I'm gonna have a big Afrikaans accent. If I say
Uh,
strategy.
so Brad
But
has joined now.
okay, so here we go
So
on the formation lap.
formation lap.
Wes not feeling anything for the tires, leaving a big strip.
Making some 11s, playing 11s is on the main straight there. So yeah, as we said, some of the guys changed to the medium option. I know that Pet was on soft and Gijs was on softs. They both changed to the medium option now. So only two guys starting on soft, Squaz and Mr. Yannick.
Oh, just give me 10 seconds.
Danny Benita will sort that out. I'm not sure who's the culprit there. But yeah, no, when we get a chance, we must vape. See other guys pulling up to their grip positions now. It looks like Brad is still ghosting, yeah, so I don't think he managed to join the session, yeah.
I'm gonna send another invite, Ron.
Yeah, because
Hopefully he can get in right now.
yeah, it's going to be sad because you know, he did qualify in a real good position as well.
It shows that he is in the session. Maybe he can just take control after this.
Yeah, on the restart.
Yeah, I think he took control there. Where is he now?
So the lights are on. We've 5 lights, and we've got some jump starts there from
B
unit. So let's just see. We got Pina Katana pushed out wide onto the grass there. Oh, and we've got some damage there. Bradmeister coming through there like a John Deere, taking out a few guys. I'm not sure. I'm sure he just missed his...
I think he went into the back of either Wes or Adnan.
Yeah. I think he just missed his braking point there, and that's going to cost him a wing.
Oh, and Miguel locking up big time into that corner.
So Wes putting the pressure on Miguel here. Oh, and Wes nearly loses it. So he nearly lost the back end there on that famous corner. Tyres probably not warmed up enough.
On Pakavane P4.
Yeah, so
he's now applying pressure. Oh, and he goes a bit wide, losing a spot there to Pina Katana, who is on a mission.
Yeah, he's already up 3 spots. Yeah, so Pina Katana already up 3 spots. So I see at the back, Brad has lost 10 positions, Gijs has lost 4, Clem's 4, and Mandela 4 as well. So I'm not sure why Gijs and them have lost so many positions. Oh, and Pina Katana goes a bit wide on the exit there. So I see that Quaz has got the company of Rawley right on the back of him. Quaz probably going to be faster because he is on the softer tyre compound of the two. So Pat also putting the pressure on Lewis for P11.
Sorry for losing you there.
See Yannick also putting the pressure on Pat. I actually just want to see if some of the guys at the back have got some wing damage, because then we know, yeah, Gijs, he's got some wing damage, so he had some contact in the first lap. I see Clem's. So yeah, Miguel in the lead. It's Adnan not giving him too much space for him to pull away. I see that Wes is just trying to hang on to the back of these two. But this is turning out to be a very, very good battle for the top 3 spots again. It's Adnan in the slip of Miguel. Not using any ERS, just saving that up, I'm sure. I see that Mpakavane is also on the back of Pinakatana here. Very good drive from Mr. Pakavane himself as well, and hopefully he can manage to squeeze the Ferrari up in the points. So we've got a nice train forming up here from Pinakatana, Pakavane, Rawley and Quaz. Nice four-way battle here. See that Wes trying to make a move here on its Adnan. Oh,
I'm sorry, Ron. Sorry for that pause there.
No, it's all good. We had some action here between it's Adnan and Wes. Wes just missing his braking point by a few meters into turn 1, and he just collected his Adnan. But it's Adnan made a good save there and kept it on the black stuff, and that just actually gave Miguel the gap. That's why he's sitting at a 1.6 second gap now.
Yeah, Pinakatana currently with the only penalty, 3 seconds there for a corner cut. All in all, clean so far, Ron?
Yeah, no, it's just a few, not too many bumps and some scrapes between the guys here and there, but as I say, luckily.
Oh, I think Roll is gonna make a move on Pinakatana very soon. Really just struggling in that corner. Overtake is on.
But also
and he's gonna get DRS here.
Pakavane right on his tail as well. So he's not only driving offensive, but he needs to drive defensive as well. So it looks like
looking down, BDW and Spazozo, yeah,
position change
position
there,
change.
yeah. And Pet just waiting to pounce on the back of them as well.
He's gonna go here for BDW now on the inside.
Oh, just pulls it back a bit. Yeah, well done, Pet. Not over eager trying to make the move, because there is a few DRS zones and he knows that he just needs to be patient.
Way's losing some ground on each pattern, and the same with Rolly. He has lost some time there, not a lot, but Pinagatana defending very well here. As each admin is probably going to get some DRS on Miguel, our leader here. Oh, and Spazozo getting a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, just going a bit wide.
I think this is going to be it for the lead here. It's Adnan, but both of them is on. It's Adnan not going for it now.
Now you can see that it's Adnan putting the pressure on Miguel now.
Was into the pits, sorry everyone.
Yeah, you can just keep us up to date there if he's on the same
not
tire.
Not sure why he went in with a soft tire if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he started on a soft.
The medium now.
Yeah, so he managed 7 laps on them and decided to pit because after 7 laps they will probably be done.
So I see Bradmeister has not managed to get into the session, or he hasn't taken control of his vehicle, and he is off the line. Not on at the moment. Yeah, and Miguel and it's Adnan making contact, not that.
Oh, and Rolly nearly ran into the back of Pinakatana, and that just gives Pakavain the chance to come through. He had to had an evasive action and just drove off the track, not to run into the back of...
Oh, and we have lost Dombolo. He has left the session. It's Adnan going for it here on Miguel for the lead.
Also on Pakavain in the DRS zone. ERS doesn't look like he's gonna have enough. Whoa. Yeah, and he makes a dive move on. Yeah, and he makes the move stick, and Rolly just follows him through on the outside, and Rolly makes the move stick. Well done. And Lewis comes into the inside and he makes up 2 positions, but there's big contact between him and Rolly. I'm sure Rolly is not going to be too very happy with it.
And I see Rolly has lost the end plate somewhere.
Yeah, it was with that contact from Lewis. I think Lewis was just a bit too over eager there to make the position on Rolly.
So Wes is looking for a gap on Miguel here in front. Pinakatana, another penalty for him. That brings his penalty tally to 6 seconds. And Wes sitting pretty with 90% errors. I think he can get a good run out of this turn here. Is he gonna go for it here? I don't think so.
No, ERS.
But too late there
but
for
too
Wes.
late. Yeah, I'd probably just sit in the slip with the DRS. And
Lewis making a move on Pakavain into the first corner and makes it stick before the corner. As we have Pat onto the back of Spazozo in P8 currently. Yannick up to P10, so he's in the points.
Yeah, so Rolly actually went into the pits and he's probably going to have a wing replacement and probably put a new set of mediums on there as well. So yeah, Pit on the back of Spazozo, putting the pressure on him, yeah, trying for him to make a mistake, and that's what just happens there. Spazozo runs wide and he gets his 3-second penalty for track limits.
Rolly is out on track again after fitting that new wing. Just to update, Dom Polo and Bradmeister both out of the race, ghosting internet-wise out of the race. Both of them offline, so I don't think they're going to be
Pat
coming
loses
back.
it in
Sector 3.
yeah, sector 3, lost it into the wall, and that is a wing gone. So he's going to dive into the pits. Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, early pit stop on that mediums.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
not
gonna.
sure. I think he's gonna go for hards probably.
Yeah, that's not what his strategy that he wanted.
So that brings Carterboy up, and as well as Kuwaz and Dombolo.
Yeah, so Pat actually puts on a set of softs.
Gijs Clems and Rolly coming through on Pat there. Clems making a move on Rolly. Can Rolly retaliate? No.
Yeah, so Clem's on the back of Gijs now. Whoa, and yeah, makes better of it. And so that just gives Rolly, yeah, that just gives Rolly a chance on the outside, and
don't go for it.
and he goes on the inside. Yeah, very good move. Very good move from Rolly there. Very nice clean, yeah, very nice clean driving. Yeah, and then that's what I said. You trying driving offensive, and all of a sudden you need to be defensive. If you don't concentrate, that's what's going to happen to you.
Yes, and I see Dombolo has returned. Can he take control of his vehicle? BDW speeding in the pit lane, 5-second penalty.
And Rolly gets a free position up there, if I'm going to say that.
I'm not sure why Dombolo hasn't taken control of his vehicle yet.
So Yannick dives into the pits and he fits a set of hard tires, so he's going to try and push it through till the end. That means he's going to have to do 22 laps. Oh, there's some contact between Gijs and Dombolo.
Okay, so Dombolo is back in his vehicle.
I think because he just took control of the car and it was all over the show, and that's why there was some contact probably with him and Gijs. CJ, like I just said now, Yannick fitted a set of hard tires. What's your prediction on lifespan on the hard tire?
Ron, I've been practicing on Spa for the race last night. I haven't done a 50% race on Spain very recently. I'm not sure. I don't remember what you can do on hards. But I'm sure if you can do about 15 laps on your mediums, then maybe you can do a hard second stint. But 4 extra laps, I'm not sure if this is gonna. I think you will have to go in for a set of soft close to the end of the race.
Yeah. If his time management is good, then he might have a chance to finish up the race.
And Dombolo into the pits. So it looks like this is more or less the time that they're going in, Ron. I'm not sure how many laps you can do on a set of mediums, but I'm sure we're gonna see.
So Gijs having a wing change and putting on a set of hard tires. So he's also going to run it through to the end.
And we have our leader going into the pit as well. So this may be the time that everybody goes in pits, Ron. 11-12 laps on a set of mediums. So it's Adnan in. Let's see what it's Adnan puts on a set of hards as well. So yeah, maybe they can finish on the hards.
And that brings him out. He's only gonna lose one more spot. Let's see if the Renault's gonna make it. No. So Spizoza just. Oh,
yeah, Spizoza
trying to fight back, but yeah. So it's Adam falls back into P5. P5.
I wonder if he's gonna have an undercut here.
So let's
and
see.
get that P1 back.
Yeah. So let's keep an eye on Miguel and Wes and see what they decide when they're gonna dive into the pits.
Oh, and Wes losing a second there on Miguel after the back end went out. Just a small touch of miss.
Small mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah, and Miguel dives into the pits.
Wes as well.
Wes as well.
Is Lewis gonna jump in? No, Lewis stays out.
Yeah. So Lewis is gonna do another
jumping.
lap.
But the rain into the pits as well, so it's Adnan, I think, will take the lead back here. He's not far off.
So let's go sit with him and see if he's if that undercut's gonna work for him.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is the Spice also staying out 13 laps as well? I think they are hoping for a safety car.
Yeah, which we...
So, Fuck of Rain losing to Carter Boy. He has lost out to Carter Boy on that. Okay, but Carter Boy still has to pit.
Yeah, Carter Boy still has to pit. He's on 13 lap old mediums. So Wes actually losing a lot of time in the pit stops here.
So Batman, he went on to the soft tyre 4 laps ago. But struggling, I think, to catch the guys in front as Dombolo goes fastest lap.
Yeah, on his set of soft with a 1:18.5.
So Lewis into the pits. This will give its Adnan the lead. And he has actually got a 2.5 second lead on Miguel, so that early pit stop 1 lap earlier definitely gave him some time.
Yeah.
Wes also lost out.
Yeah, so he also passed Lewis. Yeah, so he's back into P3 Wes.
Yeah, he lost some time to Miguel.
Yeah, that's what I said, because he was about 1.8 seconds behind Miguel before the pit stops, and he's sitting at 3.1, so he lost just over a second there on him.
Just going on to the penalties, Ron Pinagatano sitting on 6 seconds, Carterboy on 6 seconds, Rowley on 3 seconds, Spizozo 6, BDW 5 for that speeding in the pit lane, and Patton and Chase both on 3 seconds.
3 seconds, yeah.
It is a lot, but not as much as I would have thought we're gonna have by now. Guys, you still need to have Pit, Carterboy, Clint, and Mandela is in the pits now.
He is in the pits now, yes.
Position changes. Lewis up 14 spots at the moment, followed by Carterboy, who has gained 8 spots. And we must remember Lewis up into P4, and he has already pitted as well. So
yeah, so his strategy working out very nicely.
What a drive there. So I think we're gonna see Carterboy and Clems into the pits about. Yeah, Carterboy in.
Yeah, and as Rowley makes an overtake there on Kawaz, even before they enter the main straight.
Yeah, Pat will have to pit again. Clem's also into the pits now, so that means everybody has pitted. I think just BDW, Pat and Dombolo is on the softs. They will need to pit again, as well as I think Rowley and Kawaz. They won't be able to finish on that mediums run. Already 6 and 8 laps.
Yeah, so they will probably do another stop. So Rowley, so Kawaz probably going to do the soft, medium stint. Rowley probably going to push it another six laps to see.
It's difficult because he started on a medium, he's on a medium again.
So he's going to have to either go soft or hard tire.
Or hard, yeah.
But the soft's not going to last him 10-11 laps.
So he will have to go for a hard option.
Yeah. Oh, and Rolly
Okay.
nearly loses the back end in Sector 3, and that just puts Squaz on the back of him again.
I think that's the closest battle at the moment,
Yes.
other than Clems and Dombolo.
Dombolo.
Clems losing out there. Squaz and Rolly. Oh, and Rolly goes off track. That cost him. Oh, and again. Oh, this is gonna be.
Oh. Squaz just backs
almost
off.
a dead stop. Almost a dead stop there by Squaz.
But well done to him for not causing a collision.
Going for that, yes.
But yeah, this is the closest battle at this stage. I see that Pat has almost caught up to the back of Yannick. He was, I think, about 3 seconds behind him a lap or two ago.
Yeah, unfortunately for Pat, he will have to put again. So hopefully he's, I think he's begging or praying for a safety car, yeah.
And as that, we say that Wes gets his 3-second penalty.
Yeah, that's gonna cost Wes probably 1 or 2 positions. Definitely 1 position. I see Pinakatana sitting with penalties as well, so I think Wes is gonna be losing out on 1 spot if it stays like it is. And we have Redmeister in the pits. I think that is a AI.
So yeah, CJ, just to recap on the classifications, we've got it's Adnan with a gap and a lead of almost 5 seconds. So he, after the pit stops, he's managed to push.
Yes, he's definitely finding the grip on that hard. Carter Boy, I think Carter Boy Pat. Oh, and Carter Boy cutting that corner and getting away with it. Pat is gonna probably go for Yannick here.
We'll go back to the classifications just now.
Sorry,
no, but yeah, just to say, so it's Adnan with a gap of almost 5 seconds with Miguel in P2. Where's sitting in P3, but he's got a penalty next to his name, which means that Lewis will jump up to P3 if the race finishes like they do, like it is now.
Yes.
Pinakatana in P5, Mpakavane in P6, Rolly P7, but he's probably going to have to go for another pit stop, the same with Was.
Yes.
Which means that Spaizoza will jump up those 2 positions. Oh, and BDW.
Yes, I see.
And we've got a virtual safety car. That's because
I think that was for him. He has lost his wing completely. That was for him, Ron.
Yeah. But yeah, as we said, Rolly Quaz probably have to go into the pits again. The same for BDW, and so BDW left this session. Yeah. Pat also probably going to have to stop again, and the same for Dombolo.
I think Pat should go for this one, even though it's a drive-through for Klim speeding under the virtual.
And
yeah,
Pat does go, yeah. So he's going to lose time, but not that much then under normal race conditions.
I think medium option will get him to the end if it's a new set run.
Yeah, it looks like they're dragging out the mediums, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, this
and the virtual is come and gone, so we are back to racing, yeah. But I think that was Pat's best opportunity to take that. As we see BDW taking 5-second penalty off, and
so just to see, so if you look at if you look at the top 3-4 guys, they are right by each other. So that virtual, I don't know how that actually helped the guys, but it brought them right by, because Wes was actually 3 seconds behind Miguel.
Yes. Either that or somebody was sleeping in front.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's Adnan has lost out 2.5 seconds almost.
Yeah, also, so he was also a bit slow under the virtual. But this has brought everyone back into the game for the final podium positions.
So the top 4 guys, they are safe, they don't need to pit again. Yep, so Rolly, who is currently P5, he needs to pit again.
Pinakatana also on the back of Pakavane.
And Lewis getting that penalty run, that will not give him P3 anymore.
Yeah, so that evens out things between him and Wes. So Rowley, Pakavane and Pinakatana also in a good scrap here. Oh.
Ooh, and Pinakatana right
Getting
on.
very close to Pakavane. But also I have to say it's because tyre compounds are different between the three of them. Pinakatana on the faster medium tyre than Pakavane, so that's probably why he's hassling him a bit. Just giving him the hurry up.
P2, P3 and P4 very close, and as well this battle with Pakavane and Pinakatana, it's gonna happen on the straight, I think. Pinakatana, he's gonna go onto the earth, yeah, getting the DRS slipstream.
And he goes on the inside. Yeah, very easy overtake. Very easy overtake there for Pinakatana. That puts him into P6. Now he's probably going to chase after Rowley. So this battle is hotting up really good here between Miguel, Wes and Lewis. Wes defending really nicely. So let's just see, as Carter Boy, he's on the back of Yannick. But Carter Boy's internet is not looking very happy this evening because his car is jumping all over.
Yeah, sorry for that again, Ron.
No. Things are
still...
still...
Yeah, still the same in front.
Yeah, still hotting up and the guys pushing each other to the limit, yeah?
I think it's all closely, all of them equally fast. Struggling to overtake each other. I think Wes is going to have the drive here.
He's got the run on Miguel.
Oh, and this is going to be tight.
Yeah, and he makes the move stick. Well done, Wes. Great move there. So
I think Miguel's knowing about that penalty. He's just going to sit back and just be on him.
Yeah, so Lewis probably going to see if he can also get a chance to get past Miguel, yeah? As Miguel just locks up a bit but doesn't run too deep. Oh, and Gijs gets another 3-second penalty, so that's going to be 6 seconds for him as we're sitting now.
I think Rowley is also due for a pit stop. Is he going to push it for another 3 laps in order to go into the soft? I'm not sure. Those mediums, I think after 13 laps.
Yeah, they should be done now.
Shredded, yeah.
Yeah, they will almost be done.
That's it. Brings Pinakatana closer and closer and closer.
Yeah. So Dombola also goes into the pit, so he's done 10 laps on that set of softs.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rowley going wide. I think you should be thinking about getting that soft on now very soon. And Pakavane being in the no penalties at the moment should be jumping 2 positions here after Rolly pitted.
So Carterboy eventually getting past Yannick after struggling to get past him for a long time. Yannick.
Yeah, I think Wes also trying to open a gap between him and Miguel, or hoping that Miguel will get a penalty, but that's not happening soon. And Wes also struggling to open that gap, getting out of the DRS zone.
Yeah, it was also some really good defending from Yannick, because I know that Carterboy was sitting behind him and struggling to get past him for about 4 or 5 laps here. It's also very well done, and yeah, just a welcome back to Yannick again. We know that he's sat out about 2 races now.
Yes.
After not feeling too well with the COVID pandemic that's hitting us now. So yeah, welcome back Yannick, and we're glad to see that you're all safe.
Yeah, Yannick having a lot of time to practice. And I think it goes to show his driving has improved a lot, as well as some other guys here. So yeah, very happy with it here too at the moment. Oh, and Pina Katana onto the grass on the inside.
Yeah, just going into the corner a bit too early. I see that Dombolo, it looks like he's trying to unlap himself, yeah?
So we have Bradmeister, BDW, Dombolo, not under AI but lost connection. They are ghosting. Pat sitting in P12, he is currently 10 seconds behind Kouaz, who is 5 seconds behind P10, Yannick. So not looking good for Pat and Kouaz for getting that crucial 10th spot, 1 championship point. Unfortunately for them, wing damage and tire choices, that plays a big role. But you never know what can happen in the last 8 laps run.
So Rolly eventually dives into the pits after 16 laps on the medium tire. So he's probably gonna put the soft tire. Yeah, soft's going on there, and he will be flying.
That is a brand new set of softs. No laps done on them. So
yeah, so he'll probably have to do 7. He's gonna have to do 7 laps.
He's also coming down the straight now, followed by Carterboy, but I think Rolly, yes, he gets out in front of him, but he has a 16-second gap to Pakavane in front.
So let's just keep an eye on that, because he will probably, Pakavane is on 11 lap old hard tire, so he will probably be 2.5 seconds a lap quicker, I think, than that Ferrari.
Definitely.
So
if
let's
he can push it, he may be able to catch up him, but then he has that penalties again, which Pakavane doesn't have.
So let's just see, it was at 16.5 seconds when he came out of the pit, so let's just see where it's going to sit when he crosses the line for his first out lap.
At the moment, Pakavane looks in a good position to take P5 after Pina Katana gets his penalties added. Oh, and we have a change in front.
Yeah, sorry, we're missing that, so Wes getting past.
Wes staying in front. No, so we're staying in front. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Miguel try to move.
Try to move on him, yeah, so that was probably at the main straight.
And all the while, Lewis right on the back of him.
And all the while with that, it's Adnan just pulling away. So yeah, Miguel he's got to have to look behind him as well, because Lewis right on these trumpets.
Yeah, I gotta take my hat off. To these guys who doesn't have a penalty yet. This track is very difficult to finish without a penalty. So yeah, well done to the drivers. Lewis going a bit deep into that corner. Is he gonna get to drive onto the overtake? Yes. And he gets the slip in the DRS, but
Miguel also in the DRS zone, so he's also gonna have the speed.
So Rolly already down to 12.8
Yeah,
seconds.
I just wanted to say, whoa, Miguel nearly loses it. I just wanted to say, CJ, just have a look at that time.
Lewis going for it. Oh, and is he still going to go for it? Yes.
Yeah, he makes the move stick.
So Miguel, all he has to do is he has to stay 3 seconds to these guys in front, both of them. Does have the penalty.
Yeah, Miguel just had a bit of a moment into turn 2, and that just gave Lewis the chance to make the move there. Yeah, I was just about to say that look at the time of Rawley, because it was 16.5 seconds if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And he's sitting at 11, so that's 5.5 seconds quicker in one lap.
One lap.
So we'll see.
And he took the fastest lap, so yeah, I think he's going to be another three laps.
Yeah, he's going to
be right on the back.
And then he needs to pull a 3-second gap. I just want to see, yeah, he's going to have to pull a 3-second gap on Pakavane to get the position actually.
Well, I think Pakavane knows what's coming. He can obviously see the time falling down, so you will start using his earth, and that whole lap it stayed at 10. Okay, he made another second out of that lap. I think he lost some time on that one, but yeah, let's see what happens.
So the biggest battle that we've got is still Lewis, Miguel and Wes, and Ogijs with another 3-second penalty. It looks like Miguel is really struggling on these tires, because that's another moment he just had there, nearly losing the back end.
And locking up. So yeah, hopefully for him he can stay within 3 seconds of those two drivers in front of him. It's Adnan right now, already 4.5 seconds in the lead. Don't really see any other close battles except for Spice Zorga and Carter Boy, but yeah, the top 3 guys.
So
Lewis and Wes
going for the inside. Oh, and
that's gonna cost him.
Yeah, Wes left enough space there. He didn't try to make the apex, and that actually helped him, because Lewis was right on the inside on the apex. So if he actually tried to get the racing line, there was trouble spelled for the both of them.
Yeah, just going back to Rawley's time, down to 7.98 seconds. I think he's losing some speed now, Ron, after getting that 5 seconds out of that first lap. I'm not sure he will be able to catch and pull 3 seconds out of Pakavane.
Yeah, so Wes pulled a bit of a gap on Lewis.
Yeah, he needs to get out of that DRS zone.
Yeah, I think the DRS detection zone is coming up now, and
so
he's just out of. I think it's right here somewhere where the detection zone is.
I think he should be safe. Let me see, Lewis getting it again.
He's got DRS, so he's gonna get onto the back end. He's still got a lot of ERS left. So yeah. Not using any ERS, just his DRS, just getting onto the back of Wes, and probably going to set him up for the next lap.
It's Adnan 5.4 seconds ahead, so I think he just needs to calm down and take it home.
Yeah, only
and
2
that's
laps.
Another victory and another P1 and P3, possibly P4 for AlphaTauri.
Yeah, just going to extend the lead in the constructors as well. As I said, they're already leading by 30 points. So the guys are going to have to play catch up.
Yeah, looking at Rawley, and Rawley gets another 3-second penalty there. Sitting on Rawley, he's not gaining on Pakavane like he was that first lap.
Yeah, I think he maybe just overdriven the tires, got a bit too hot.
That's still in P12, Ogijs P13, Clings P14. Dompolo, BDW and Parademeister still ghosting at the back.
Battery low.
So yeah, Waze has got a gap on Lewis now, but Miguel's starting to catch up on Lewis as well. So this battle not over yet. As we said, Waze has got 3-second penalty, the same for Lewis. So if Miguel just sits where he is now, he's gonna jump up into P2. So I see that Quaz also on the back here of Yannick in the DRS zone. Not using any DRS, I don't know why.
Quaz doesn't have any errors. He's on overtake but 0%.
I saw that he had DRS, but he didn't activate it on the main straight there.
Oh, and Lewis another 3 seconds, so that will
that's gonna
give
be
Waze
it.
some relief. So he can pass Waze. Waze just needs to stay within 3 of him again. But all in all, Miguel still looking good for P2. And we are on our final lap.
Final lap, yes.
And Miguel overtakes Lewis.
I was just sitting there with Quaz and Yannick, battle heating up with them as well.
So a very good drive from It's Adnan. Clean, he didn't have any mistakes made. I see his fuel light is on, but he will know how to manage that.
Yeah, he'll probably just run it. Yeah, he'll just probably run it on lean for the last lap.
Yeah, no, definitely. Not taking any chances, just taking it home.
Spizzo's are getting a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits, so I'm not sure if he cuts and he retires, retires from the session. So yeah, it's Adnan into the last sector now with a very good, strong race result here for him. The guys had the guys had nothing for him today, and that's going to be another victory.
Easy win for him.
Waze taking P2,
through.
but
yeah, he's going to drop down
to P3.
Almost made a good gap.
So yeah, well done. Oh, and some of the guys collected each other there on the main straight.
Just looking at P1 and the rest, it's Adnan doing 20 laps on that hard tire. He did the undercut in the beginning, and he came out about 3 seconds quicker than the others, so that definitely worked for him. Oh, and I see Lewis has lost a wheel.
Yeah, him and Gijs, I don't know what happened on the main straight there, but they connected each other, and and they
luckily
have
for them it was across the line, so
yeah. Yeah, I think as soon as they crossed the line, the ghosting of Gijs went off, and they collected each other.
And that's it for our 4th race of our 2nd tier.
Yeah, so we'll just have a look at the final classifications. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. Lewis driver of the day coming from, I think definitely. It was P14 or somewhere.
I think it was P15 or 16. We'll see now on the
on the final classifications. But yeah, well done to It's Adnan.
Yeah, Lewis coming from P18, Roy.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is a very good result for him. Yeah, jumping up a lot of positions, 14 positions for Lewis. So yeah, CJ, if we're just going to run through the classifications here, it's Adnan taking the win, Miguel in P2 with Wes rounding up the podium in P3.
Yeah, and 4th place for AlphaTauri as well, so AlphaTauri getting good points out of this one. Rory taking the fastest lap for the night after going for that soft, I think 7 laps to
Yeah,
the
7
end.
laps from the end, yes.
Pat just missing out on the points from Gates also. And yeah, our reserve drivers scoring some points here tonight.
Yes. So yeah, very good clean race from a driver's point of view, I'm sure, and I hope that the viewers enjoyed it as well.
A special shout out to Mpaka for scoring some points for Ferrari tonight.
Yeah, eventually, huh?
I know there's a battle between him and Pat, and the roles are reversed tonight. I see Pat didn't score any points and Mpaka did.
Yeah, so so Marius can actually give
He has
Pat,
the bragging rights.
give Pat some grief here for the whole week coming until the next race.
Yeah, so that's it for us for tonight, Ron. Thank you again for joining me, or I'm joining you, whatever.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys on track tomorrow night for our Tier 1 race, starting at 7:30.
7:30, yeah. So thanks also from our side. I hope that the viewers and everyone join us again tomorrow, as you said, for the Tier 1 race. To the non-followers, please guys, like the page, share the page, and just make the channel aware so that everyone knows about DRS.
Yes, we would really appreciate it if you can do that, guys. And on to tomorrow night. Thank you again, Ron. Have a good evening on your side.
Yep, thanks so much, CJ, and we'll see each other tomorrow at Spain.
Cool, I'll see you then. Thank you.
Thanks. Cheers, guys.
Okay.